A cleaner, plastic-free environment. Do you? Do you, parents?
Yes.
That sounds great. Thank you.
Using plastic is very much drastic. Avoiding it makes us fantastic. The fragrance of flowers spread only in the direction of the wind, but the goodness of a person spreads in all the directions.
Amidst us, we have such an inspiring personality, Dr. Naresh Kumar Mallanahalli, who is a journalist, founder, chairperson of ACM Hyderabad, Deccan chapter of IEEE CIS GRSS. Professor Dr. Naresh Kumar Mallanahalli sir received a master's degree in physics from the Osmania University, Hyderabad, a master's in computer science and an engineering degree from the Birla Institute of Technology, Ranchi, India, and a PhD degree in computer science engineering from the Osmania University, Hyderabad. Sir is now with the Program Planning and Evaluation Group, National Sensing Report Center, ISRO, Hyderabad.
We are very fortunate to have you with us this morning as a chief guest, sir. We extend an affable welcome to you on behalf of Siddhartha Public School. May I now request our principal ma'am to honor our chief guest with a flower bouquet. I request the dignitaries to accept a token of love given by our students. Naresh Kumar sir onto the stage.
Good morning, everyone here. I would like to thank the chairman of this institute and the director and the principal for inviting me here. It has been an accelerating entity, part future of our country and beyond. And the programs were really good. In fact, the mind was really telling the point where we are reaching the tipping point, the plastic usage and all that. But basically what we are trying to do as citizens of this country and as the organization that we are, I would like to throw some light on that, and further on I would like to see how the children of today is going to get transformed tomorrow. In fact, whatever I'm seeing, the campus is really very nicely maintained, the greenery and all the activities that are okay. How many of you would like to become engineers? Yeah?
Raise your hand properly, yes.
Okay, fine. Seems to be some kind of still settling in going on. Now what I was looking at is the invitation I got. Really it was well written and I could see few words that captured my mind. In fact, the inquisitiveness is one word I really picked me up. Okay. Then I thought, if you are all people going into becoming a scientist, what are those qualities that you require? So one of them would be inquisitiveness, and children I am seeing here. In fact, morning I had a very good interaction with one of them. Build that inquisitiveness among children. And it reminds me of my schooling days in 1980s and all. We had the first science exhibition at that time, and I happened to do an experiment similar like what you are showing. And in fact, it thrown up a lot of what I would say, people questioning how this process would occur and what are the kinds of reactions that happen, and this kick-started many of the students in fact their vision of what they would like to become. In fact, earlier science is very important, and that becomes the basis when you are in the school. So schooling days are very important, and that is the way you have to nurture the students. So this nurturing doesn't happen in the future when you grow up and all that. So the teachers are the one who are going to stay for long in your future as well. Even today, I remember one of our head of the department, like when I was in school, he was a freedom fighter, and he used to instill a lot of discipline. And he used to come with a lot of traditional dress. We were worried that when he was taking a class, English class, he used to teach a lot of grammar. And everybody is worried how and what if we don't tell what happens and things like that. And he used to, but he's a wonderful teacher. We used to connect with him. And each and every teacher's name I could remember till today. They have made an imprint on our minds. So what I'm saying is, in your school I'm really seeing very good teachers and even students who are very eager to learn, and hopefully this kind of relationship continues. And the inquisitiveness, what makes a scientist is going beyond inquisitiveness. You have to imagine. So your imagination and the dream is really very important. If you don't dream to become anything, then you don't become anything. You have to dream of something, then you become something. So that's what even Vivekananda said. If you dream it, you can become it. If you dream of becoming a scientist, you can become one. In fact, I had a dream. That's why I started a path. So once you have a dream, you have a path. Late before traveling, then you have to have some guidance. So somebody should be able to guide you in that path and see you more successful. And what happens is, this kind of nurturing guidance is required at all stages. Even at my level, I take the guidance from my seniors, from my guides earlier, from other professors. So this all is able to realize. Okay, so you have to meticulously see. In fact, even this particular building, in this particular school, if your chairman has to have had a vision long back, so that's where you stand today, successful. Okay, and he has further visions, so that to take up this particular school into a bigger and bigger, have a bigger name, and each one of you landing up in good jobs, and then they come back and say, yeah, we studied in this particular school. So that's where the relationship should continue, and it is very important that once you have traversed one school, to give it back, come back and say, we have become this, and this is what we have learned here. So once you imagine and you are able to have inquisitive nature, you have to do hard work. Without hard work, no result comes out. So whomsoever gives the tips, you do this, you do this, you will pass. That is okay now. But what about tomorrow, when you are traversing in your path? So you have to face success. The vehicle, we plan from end to end. So when we are able to plan everything and we are facing the issues and risks and failures, then once we start thinking and imagining and trying to reconstruct, the failures are the stepping stones for the success. So when you look at our rocket program, when we had initial failures with PSLV and all, we never went back. In fact, our scientists stood and tried to understand the issues and tried to build it back, and now we have a flying machine which can take satellites into the orbit, and even our new missions. So in your solutions, you cannot be a beaten track. So somebody use something, simply I will use it here and it will work. No. Because each and every solution is built for a certain context, and it may work in certain assumptions and conditions. So we should ensure that we become creative and develop something new. So innovations is very important, and we should develop that innovative spirit in our students right from the beginning. So innovation is the key for success. In fact, if we do not innovate, there is no progress. So continuously in our organization as well, we have this innovation management, and we continuously try to see what new we can build. And I would once again I would say thank you for having me here, and I could ignite certain minds. In fact, there is some discussion is there now. Probably when I see the exhibits, it would be a good opportunity to interact with the students, and I think parents are also.
Thank you very much, sir, for enlightening your true words of wisdom.
Dear parents, here is a small announcement. Car number 5848 is causing inconvenience at gate number 2. I request the car owner to please park the vehicle at the allotted place. Car number 5848 at gate number 2 is causing inconvenience to the house owners.
Beam, ఈ నక్కల వేట ఎంతసేపు ప్రాణం కన్నా విలువైన నీ సోబతి నా సొంతమన్నా.
Abhiram, these dialogues are from Triple R, right?
Absolutely true, Chaitra, but you might be wondering why these now. We have run an SPS Triple R movie proof contest, for which we have received a great response. Here I am to announce the prize winners. The prize winners from pre-primary are Shishubha of PP2B and Kanishk of PP2A. I request our chairman sir and director sir to give away the prizes. Shishubha of PP2B and Kanishk of PP2A.
The winners for the SPS Triple R movie poster spoof contest are Shishubha of PP2B and Kanishk of PP2A. We have received a very good response for this contest. I request all the parents and the students to please put your hands together and give them a big round of applause. Next we have Kanishk of PP2. From the primary wing we have Chayan Agarwal of 2G and Akshay Kumar of 5th H. I request our principal ma'am also to give away the prizes to the winners. Take a bow to all these winners. Please keep clapping, dear parents, for all these winners. Thank you very much, ma'am. Please keep clapping, dear parents.
It's my sincere pleasure to welcome our honorable chief guest, accompanied by our director sir and principal ma'am, to the ribbon cutting ceremony of Srishti. I request our honorable chief guest to declare the science exhibition open.
I request all the parents and the students to stand up as we are going to declare the science exhibition open. You can please come and accompany our honorable chief guest. We have our director sir, chairman sir, principal ma'am. Please give a thundering round of applause.
The science exhibition is now declared open.
him off, no?
Father, madam. Father is there.
H.No.
Parent.
Yes, sir. It's there.
Want to explain what is it? Germination of seeds. Who did this? You did or you want to explain what you see here? Yesterday you did so. Loudly we have to. Very good. Srishti project. Good, very good. These are the colors that actually made it. Colors are made by natural. But Holi also we made it and asked the children to use these colors. That's the components for spring cleaning. So we distilled them and then we just use it. Not like powder, mixed in the water and then. Hello, beta. Maybe they don't like it.
Thank you, sir.
Can you be louder? Please. We should not cut trees, right? Hello. Good morning. What is this, Nana? Huh? Project Varga. What's your name? Vivanshwan. Em pettevi ikkada? What are the things? Em animals unnai? Wild animals. Scared of wild animals? Chalo, very good. What is it? What's your name? No, tell me. What is the project about?
Project is
That's the beauty of the children. They don't deviate. Yes, Nana. Very good. Tell. Safe forest. Safe trees, safe forest. Yes, come in. Tell me. Hello. Ritika, tell me what are these? Can I eat this? Can I eat? Yes. What are these, Nana? Don't eat candies, we get stomach pain. No, no.
Like candies?
You will go to doctor. So doctor. You eat candies, you go to doctor. Huh? So if I go eat this, I will not go to doctor. What are these? Okay. Then vegetables. Fruits. This is what, Nana? Powder. They are all healthy food. So we will not go to doctor. Huh? Natural colors. What's your name, Nana? Huh? Oh, dry them in sunlight and then you can drink this.
Please sir, move on your left, keep moving, don't activate. Sir, please move forward, don't activate, don't stand in a place, please. Better please move fast. Good explanation.
प्रिंसिपल
There should have been an Indian flag. Or we have an Indian flag. This is
Live on now.
surface dynamics, how it happens. There may have been some kind of effect. See, just now the children have explained the soil erosion, right?
yes.
Okay, so the soil erosion kind of scenario, if you see, automatically when waterfall and other things are there, the soil gets eroded, there are some formations happen. Likewise, there is a volcano. Then volcano flows, then there also it forms some kind of formation, rocky formation. You are seeing across the entire earth, you are seeing all the rocky formation. Variety of mountains are there, and then different colors are also there. So where do they come from? From the Earth's volcanic activity. So here also, because of the space, whatever particles the sun throws all these particles, high speed electric particles and all that, because of which the surface has become undulated. And in fact, they say that it has been a part of Earth and it has come up. So probably that could have been much change. So that you have to research. That is why you have to make out, not the material, to understand the physics of it. Okay? Good. The effect is good, but only thing is, there is no matter. To understand why the constellation is like this, why the Milky Way is like that. Can you tell?
Milky Way is a spiral
So how do we know there is a black hole? Black hole is a black hole. How do you say there is a black hole? How it manifests? See, if you are you and you, how do I know you are you? You didn't understand it. So what makes you you? Because the light is falling on you, I am able to perceive you because of the light. So like that, there should be some characteristic of the black hole which it will detect. So what is that characteristic?
Gravitational wave.
So what is
Yes, sir. Like if the gravitational waves
you
are.
ever detect gravitational wave?
Yes, sir. Actually, there is a facility in America where there are two actual perpendicular paths of perpendicular rays of light that are reflecting back. Yes, sir. Laser.
The practical aspect of what it is you can find out, take more knowledge out. Oh, very good.
But actually, the actual breaks apart.
Abhiram.
Sir wants to see the robo. Get the robo, children.
Abhiram.
Get the robo.
Out.
Good morning. Would you like to have some tea? We have arranged. We have arranged.
Leave by 12 please.
Anna, get the robo whether it is working or not. Robo is
So please don't miss to taste it. If you wish to go and explore the space, we have the planetarium on the second floor. That will give you a whole new experience. Please do visit the SPS planetarium, which is free of cost. The SPS Spices Spa is available on the second floor.
Second city.
Ma'am. Live ma'am.
Chief guest area? Chief guest.
Can I help you?